Welcome to Faith, Fiction, and Folklore, or as we like to call it, the Try-F Podcast, where we try not to F the podcast up. And today, we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein. We're starting out talking about Jeffrey Epstein and then transitioning into Bohemian Grove. So Trevor was asking a second ago, for the sake of the audience, what is Bohemian Grove? And I said it is basically it's a place where a bunch of trust fund kids of too much time and money go and eat beanie weenies and watch some fake sacrifice and call it networking. Something like that. So
where's it at? This Bohemian Grove?
Northern California.
California.
Let's start off.
I actually looked for it when those fires were going on, and it's actually not that far from when the fires happened.
Yeah, because they want to build one of their 15-minute cities there. So, yeah. But we're actually going to kick it off with this article about Jeffrey Epstein. Apparently, he was running around with these entertainment types out in California, and apparently
California, no South party.
So let's just read this little article here to start with. So this is from the New York Post. VH1's cringeworthy, fabulous Jeffrey Epstein show resurfaces. We tried to find the show. Google did not will it. So we were not able to do so. Yeah, it's been buried. It's been memory hold. But they're allowed to write articles about it, apparently. So the article says it's not exactly fabulous. A clip of the disgraced PDF file and sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein on VH1's The Fabulous Life of has resurfaced. A 2-minute cringe-worthy clip from Epstein's feature on the show was shared. We tried to air the New York Post video about the story, but YouTube blocked it. Yay, communism. Yeah, so that happened.
Is that just what people said about the show?
Yeah, that's what people said about the show. So,
I'd love to see the show.
Too bad it was memory hold. We couldn't find it.
You can't find the show that you were talking about? Fabulous.
VH1.
It's like gone.
Right. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying it's pretty cringy, though.
I mean, it is. The whole show itself is cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like be jealous. That seemed to be the theme of it. But
I bet I can find it on that Russian browser. My computer's just too slow right
Go
now.
ahead and, if your computer's slow, don't worry about it. But
yeah, I don't think it'll do it.
But okay, so that's kind of the beginning. So I guess the point is this kind of blackmail stuff. It's the same kind of deal as P. Diddy. These guys would get in here and they'd network and they'd, basically catch each other doing bad things and then go, haha, I've got footage of you. Do what I say. Mm-hmm. And another person who had a similar experience was good old Richard Nixon. And he had some thoughts about the Bohemian Grove.
Oh, yeah.
Give this a minute. I don't know why it takes so long to start, but it does.
Let's look at Northern California. You understand? Yeah. You know what's happened in San Francisco. Just gone. It's clear over. I know, but it isn't just down in the ratty part of town. But the upper class in San Francisco is that way. The Bohemian Grove that I attend from time to time, the Easterners and the others that come there. But it is the most faggy goddamn thing you will ever imagine in San Francisco crowd because it's just terrible. I mean, I never want to shake hands with anybody from San Francisco.
I won't shake hands with anybody from San Francisco. Richard Nixon's based.
No wonder they impeached him. Anyway, so yeah, that happened.
That's funny.
But the reason for the degeneracy isn't just hedonism, it's a blackmail racket. And that's the point. Is they go to this stupid thing, and think about the ritual, what it's titled, the cremation of care. It means don't worry about the consequences of your actions. They just simply neglect the fact that they're recording them, and they should totally worry about the consequences of their actions. But the idea behind it is do what you want during this reserve or whatever. It's relax, do what you want. There won't be any consequences. We've got your back. What happens in Vegas? It's that kind of thing. People try to hype up the whole pagan mystique of it, but that's just, in my opinion, ceremony and field dressing. It's really about getting people to cut up and act like they're basically replicating a Dionysian cult.
Yeah.
And trying to get that kind of debauchery going so they can record each other. And it's the same kind of deal as like what Epstein and P. Diddy are doing, in my opinion.
So you don't think they actually believe what they're doing?
There might be like 10 of them that actually believe it. I think
Yeah.
most of them just want to be perverts, frankly. And
So
eat
is
beanie
the idea
weenies.
it's like cremation of care, is the idea the same as like the Talmudic chicken above your head and putting
Well-
your sin in the chicken and killing it?
No, it literally is it's a metaphor for like sacrificing your cares. Now, I should be fair that when Alex Jones went up there, he did say that these guys were like into it. They were like, "No, take this seriously," and blah blah blah, like because he was laughing because it's just ridiculous. But yeah, but the point is, the title cremation of care. It's basically just encouraging hedonism. And that's really what's going on. They're just trying to plant it in people's heads that they can do what they want and not worry about it because there are cameras everywhere and they should totally worry about it. So that's the idea. But I thought it would be fun to watch the ceremony as it's basically stayed the same for years and years. So I have Alex Jones's footage. It's very grainy. And then I have like the 2024 footage as well. Trevor was able to find that. And so we'll just kind of watch the ceremony. And like they try to hype it up like it's this terrifying thing. I thought it was just ridiculous. I'm like, this I think I said this earlier in the show or like before the show. It's a pagan potluck. That's what it is. It's just a pagan potluck. It's an excuse for these guys to just eat and talk, and it's got a ritual around it to give them an excuse, But anyway, that's my opinion. So here we go.
Given out to the spectators or the viewers, I guess an occultist would call them novices, who actually watched as the priest and their supporters engaged in this ancient rite. Now you're looking at a little demon called PJ that was on the front of the actual program. It's kind of an Hieronymus Bosch style. He's got a little broom and a dustpan, and he's sweeping something up. Now, even more shocking is the figure of a human body burning in the flames. In fact,
All right, if you want to watch this, the YouTube channel is called Dimensions of Your Mind, and the video is titled Bohemian Grove, Alex Jones, Hidden Camera Footage. I am going to skip ahead to the ceremony, but the YouTube channel is, again, Dimensions of Your Mind. And the video is Bohemian Grove, Alex Jones, Hidden Camera Footage. So let me just get to the thing.
sacrifice may have actually been developing, according to some occult experts.
And that music's like from Bonanza.
Mm-hmm. It's been going on for a while.
All the time in the darkness across the small lake, the men in black were doing something behind the dark curtains hanging from the redwood trees. Then after about 10 more minutes of music, suddenly all around the owl, activity began. Here is the main central part of the ritual.
The owl is in his leafy temple. Let all within the grove be reverent before him. Lift up your heads, O ye trees, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting spires.
I just want to point out that it is kind of pathetic that these people try so hard to sound like the Bible and still can't. So.
For behold, here is Bohemian shrine, and holy are the pillars of this house.
There you go, Gary. Put it in chat.
What'd you put in chat?
That video VH1 thing.
Oh, you found it? Oh, nice.
I think. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I hope I found it.
Okay, well, when we're finished with the video, I'll copy and paste the link. But I can't do both right now, but I will here in a sec. But thank you.
This video is so creepy. The whole thing.
Hail, Bohemians.
Yeah,
It's like, do these guys not have jobs?
no,
Like,
they don't.
seriously.
That's what I'm telling you.
The
Trust fund
kids.
kids, daddies, money, and too much time. If you're rich and you have nothing to do but think, you will try to take over the world. That's the moral of the story.
Mm-hmm. So thoughts are demons? Are you agreeing with me?
I am
finally?
not. No, not at all.
What if demons are thoughts?
Yeah.
I think you're all silly. That's okay.
Nah, silly Willy.
Fragrant grit. Can somebody please tell me what fragrant grit is?
Fragrant grit.
This stupid script was written by a drunk college student. That's all I'm saying.
Rant.
Like, this is quintessential bad writing. Fragrant grit. The evening's cool kiss is yours. These are all wonderful things that mean nothing. Nothing at all.
The campfires glow. The birth of rosy things are gone. Shake off your sorrows with the city's dust and cast to the winds the cares of life. Let memory bring back the well-loved names of gallant friends who knew and loved this grove.
But I will point this out. Note what they did. They said a bunch of irrelevant nonsense to kind of lull you into a slumber.
Get
And
you into
then-
an emotional state.
Will get you like, yeah, that sounds really pretty, but you're not logically thinking. And then they say, cast your cares. Cast your cares away from the city life. In other words, let go of your inhibitions. So there's a hypnotic element to it, for as stupid as it is. But I guess you might say the stupidity is kind of the point, in a way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Dear boon companions of the long ago.
And sorry, and let's just stop and appreciate that these people that think they're the Machiavellian puppet masters of the world are actually being manipulated by this stupid play.
So the puppet masters are the puppeteers of the whole puppet organization?
That's the thing with the demonic realm. There's no the only puppet master is Satan. Everybody else is just puppeting each other all the way down.
It's
Well,
like a
he's not
giant. It's
even-
like a giant circular string of people manipulating each other. It's like
Yeah.
they're all pulling each other by the tail and going nowhere. It's great.
Yeah.
Let them join us in this written. Not a place be empty in our midst.
These silly kids.
Who hold in this grave
Get a
the
job.
wonders of the world or a springtime in your heart. A 10-hour tale. Gather ye forest folk, and cast your spell over these mortals. Touch their world-blind eyes with very unseen. Open their eyes and swallow the memories of yesterday and seal the gates of sorrow. It is a dream,
It's all hogwash.
yet
Exactly. It's
You said
just
touch your eyes with carry-on?
That's the purple,
Like-
bro.
Raw meat?
Yeah, it's just meant to kind of lull you into like a stupor because it's all nonsense words.
It's all nonsense. It sounds
Yeah.
like Jordan Peterson's talking.
Or Amon.
Way to bring
It's
it back. Way to bring it
purple,
full
man.
circle, Cody.
Bringing it back around.
Round and round.
not all of it. Dull care in all of his words are but a truth. As vanished Babylon and goodly Tyre, so shall they also vanish. But the wild rose blows on the broken battlements of Tyre, and walks rend the stones of Babylon. For beauty
So they're from Babylon.
and we bow to beauty everlasting.
I'm not sure what the god is that they're worshiping.
Well, I didn't say God. I just said they're from Babylon.
Well,
My
they're
dog
throwing
is
it-
dreaming.
Oh. I thought Callie was laughing at something.
Put a newspaper under their head.
I don't know. No, I don't know what their tradition is. I don't think this has a tradition. I think it's just mimicking old pagan stuff. I don't think there's anything specific
Oh, no.
behind it.
If you put a newspaper under a dog's head while they're dreaming, then you put the newspaper under your head when you go to sleep, you'll dream what the dog was dreaming about.
That cannot
It's
possibly be true unless
It's an
you're.
old legend.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I have heard somebody ate a rabbit heart,
Uh huh.
like raw,
Yeah.
and then they had dreams that they were a rabbit, like they were running through grass and stuff like that.
That's called
So-
guilt.
It could be, but it's quite. I mean, I would attribute it to the parasites in the blood making you see what the rabbit saw.
Mm. There's truth in the
Guilt, parasites, demons,
Yeah.
owl gods, or whatever. It's all stupid.
I mean, I don't know about the newspaper thing,
Not the guilt thing, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just rambling.
but the I don't know.
We're talking about two completely different things. Let's focus here.
Yeah.
So-
Three completely different things.
yeah.
Trevor, no more newspaper.
No more newspaper.
Sorry.
Lasting happiness. Return to one alone. And she surrounds you now. Great nature. Refuge of the weary heart. And only balm for breasts that have been bruised. She hath cool hands for every favored brow. And gentlest silence for the troubled soul. The counsels are most wise. She healeth well, having such ministries as calm and sleep. She is ever faithful. Other friends may fail, but seek ye her in any quiet place. Smiling, she will rise and give to you her kiss. So must ye come as children. Little children that believe nor ever doubt her beauty and her faith, nor deem her tenderness can change or die.
See, now I feel like I'm watching a Vincent Price movie. That
Right.
Organ, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Are they playing that music or is Jones?
It's them.
Huh.
so? They got a whole orchestra outside there.
No, it's just like the Passion Play. They've got this is on a flipping cassette player, and there's speakers out mounted on the trees and stuff. And it's
Oh,
all like lip synced if these people speak at all. So
so they're not even like real cultists. They just
No,
kind of
that's silly.
are acting about it.
your benevolent dictators are theater nerds.
It's like kids camp, but for grown-ups that never grew up.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
like,
They could afford to never grow up, I guess you could say.
yeah.
I don't want to grow up.
I'm a nepotistic kid.
Desperate call of heavy hearts is answered by the power of your fellowship. No care is
By the power of Raw.
See, Jones said they were very passionate about this. I just feel like these guys are going, yay, shut up so we can go eat more.
Yeah, they're just trying to stay awake at this
Yeah, they sound like they're about to pass out.
His body has been brought yonder from a funeral pyre to the joyous pipings of a funeral march. Our funeral pyre awaits the corpse of care.
point. We're at 100 minutes.
Here you
Sweet.
have the boatman, his face was painted up like a skull, bringing the bound body across the water. Again, we'll have enhanced video of this later. And let's see if you can pick up all of the different occultic meanings in the speeches you're about to hear.
Is that a boat?
Yeah, they got a boat. They crossed the lake with some. Like, this is the debated part of it. It's like, so they're crossing the lake, and some people say there's a real body in that boat, and others say there's a dummy. And so there's like.
These guys aren't cool enough to kill somebody.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
They're all nerds. They'd start crying when they saw a dead body.
They might. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think you're right. I think it's probably a mannequin. Or a bundle of sticks or whatever.
Yeah. An effigy.
Yeah.
Or a stick of bundles? That's a terrible laugh.
A little melodramatic.
When will you learn that me he cannot slay? Year after year he burned me in this grove, lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars. But when again he turned your faces to the marketplace, do ye not find me waiting at home? Fools to dream ye conquer care.
Nay, thou mocking spirit, it is not all a dream. We know thou waitest for us. With this our sylvan holiday has ended. We shall meet thee and fight thee as of old, and some of us prevail against thee, and some thou shalt destroy. But this too we know.
The hypnotism is working because I'm so bored.
Dude, it's working on me. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. But that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point.
What's the point?
To bore you, get you lethargic so you'll kind of secretly accept the presuppositions in the text.
Oh, I denied it before they even started.
I don't care about anything anymore. I'm
No,
a
not really.
hedonist now.
Yes. Thank you.
Now believe, flame, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire.
Oh, that was cool.
I bet it was real too. I bet there
I
was an
want one of
actual
those.
demon flying around and he spit fire into that pile.
I just thought it was like an elaborate Roman candle.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Or Christmas lights that went hung throughout the trees.
Yeah.
It was that Christmas light cannon off of the Grinch. It was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is excruciating.
It's so bad.
Can you skip to the good part?
I don't know when it starts. That's the
no good
problem. There is no good part.
It's all
The
horrendous.
ending, the very, very ending is the good part.
No, because the end is when he starts breaking down all the stuff and debating about whether or not there's actually a body in the boat. But
Oh.
at some point, they just burn the dude. Why is he still singing?
'Cause demons sing, yo.
Do you think the guy who actually sung this was like, what am I talking about?
No, he probably didn't care.
Everybody tells him how great he is, and he's like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Great."
thanks. Really sung about that fire, guys.
Yeah.
His voice reminds me of that old frog on the cartoons.
Oh, man, you're right.
Oh yeah, hello my baby, hello my honey.
Hello, my darling.
Yeah,
hello
that
my
one.
Good
ragtime
time
gal.
girl.
We should look up a video and play that over the frog dancing, but this guy singing.
I think he's done.
We thank thee for thy adjuration.
So the owl was singing.
Trying to figure out what we're looking at.
You're looking at a bunch of guys sitting under a plaster owl.
Yeah, it's kinda
Standing
hard
under
to
a
tell.
plaster owl. Maybe it's metal. Probably plaster. Good night. Just get it over with.
Yeah, jump to the end. Just do it.
Let's see. Well, it's right there. Yeah, like, we're almost there, dude.
Oh, okay.
I got like.
Excuse me.
Begone, dull care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Begone, dull care. And all the winds make merry with thy doubts. Hail, fellowships.
You know, it's that stupid bass in the background that's making you want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hear any bass.
Yeah, it's like almost subsonic.
Oh, here, let me fix it.
Those screams are not real. That's coming from the speaker. You can tell they're from the speaker. Stop it, Jones. 30-year-old Jones. Look at that! Yay! These people are about half out because of the sleep. This is like a zombie throng.
I like zombies.
All right.
We should do an episode
that's
on
pretty
zombies.
Much it. Yeah, I guess we could. It's like we're all the zombies. So that's the cremation of care ceremony. I mean, it's not huddle. It's subtle. It's basically, hey, cast your cares aside. Do whatever you want. Nothing bad will happen. We promise. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Let's see. I had
That was
the
so
new
good,
stuff.
it made me cry.
It made me cry because I wished it was over. I forgot how long that dragged out. That bloviating is intense.
It's a
So
big
here-
hypnotism
Yeah, so-
program.
That's really what it was. Yeah, it's just hypnotism to kind of make you accept the idea that you should relax. It's all gonna be okay.
Cody, there's someone behind you.
There was,
Who is
yeah.
I just saw somebody wave.
It was
behind
Abby.
you.
Abby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
caught a hand, and that was it. It's like, what the heck?
so here's the new one. They've upgraded to purple lights.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Fancy. Hey, they got funding.
They got
Yeah.
funding.
Somebody must have
Thanks,
chipped
USAID.
in. It's USAID, some of that USAID money.
But I'm gonna have to step in.
Oh my
It's the
goodness.
purple, man. It's the
It's
purple.
the purple. We gotta take the purple.
Oh, hey, this is the one I've seen.
Yeah, this is the 2024 one.
Stood in the trees? Or is it a drone?
The dude's in the
Hey.
the dude's in the trees. He snuck in behind the stage
Nice.
rather than going towards the audience. Yeah.
No. He's up on like a. You know, at Grandma's, those hills are pretty high.
Yeah.
He climbed up there. He's on this like really steep hill.
Yeah. So you can see the owl a little better. Good night, guys.
The owl is in his leafy temple. May all within the grove be.
I I think they invested in a sound system too. That sounds like a guy actually talking.
Now that's some bass.
Yeah, that's a bass. Keep you lulled. Well, that's a little too loud to keep you lulled, you know.
I like it.
That the KKK?
What? The KKK?
That's what it looks like.
I
Just a bunch
have-
of guys in hoods.
It's almost like they're funded by the same people.
It's almost like that.
Yeah. That's the CIA.
It's the CIA. Hey, there's the potluck I was talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Are they Baptists?
That's what I. Where's the crock pot of beanie weenies?
Oh yeah, we got some of those.
Oh my goodness.
Security is on deck right now. Holy fuck.
We better get out. We better get out, guy. So that's the Bohemian Grove. I'm shaking in my boots.
Yeah, pretty scary. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Well, I love the language. It's like Jones put down on here. And listen, I like Jones. I watch him. He's like practically my only news source at this point.
We know you like
I know,
Alex
I know.
Jones, Gary.
But look at this. This is just so hyperbolic. Discover the horror of the secret ritual, the strange perversions engaged at the Bohemian Grove. These are fat pagans at a potluck.
Yeah.
They're not that scary, and there is no horror. They do stupid things, and then their buddies record them. Because these are a bunch of college frat boys with too much money. So,
Can't you go to Bohemian Grove and like buy tickets to see this show?
no, I don't think you can buy tickets.
Oh,
Anyway.
Invitation only.
Yeah, invitation only. Because it's worth it.
we should drive down there at some point and be like, "Hey, we want tickets to see this."
Really, you want to risk security to watch that stupid thing where you can't even skip?
No.
You want to go through the whole thing? You notice they
No.
made like 1 million cuts because those people bloviated for like half an hour.
No,
Yeah, right.
we would only show up for the potluck part,
Oh, just for the beanie weenies. Okay.
just for the beanie weenies.
You
'Cause
realize
they probably cook pretty good.
they're Walmart beanie weenies, just like any other beanie weenie. Just as processed and just as cancerous.
Yep.
Ouch.
But guess what? Robert Kennedy Jr. will have the last laugh because when they eat their beanie weenies in a couple years, there will be none of their favorite food dyes, and they'll taste it and they'll know. And Robert F. Kennedy will have the last laugh because he ruined their lazy potluck. All right, so
I'm gonna ruin your lazy potluck.
That was a good one. Wait, how did that go?
I'm not doing it again.
Do it again.
I don't think your throat could do it again. All right, so here is the VH1. So what's the connecting through line? These are all blackmail rackets. It's all just ways for people to, blackmail other people. Turtle Chief was able to find the original VH1 episode with Epstein, but again, YouTube blocked it. Thank your communist overlords for the censorship. Okay, so that is everything I've got on Bohemian Grove and Epstein tonight. So,
Yeah.
any final thoughts?
Epstein didn't kill himself.
He did not kill himself. I don't care what Kash Patel says.
He was just a creepy creeper who creeped around creeping with lots of money.
Fabulous life, though.
Yeah. Creeping creeper who creeped. Just something to say, Cody?
No, I was talking to Callie. She's digging for that episode.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I think this is it, or at least one of them. Maybe they did more than one. Who knows? Anyway, so I don't know how much I'm going to chase this, but I don't want to let it go because I'm still mad about the Virginia Guffrey / Roberts thing. Like, I'm still pretty ticked. I want them to release those files. And maybe if enough people complain about it, they will. Not that anybody's going to hear us complaining,
About
but
what?
we're going to
I've forgotten already.
if we complain enough about releasing the files and sending these people to jail, maybe these guys will actually do something.
Oh no, they won't.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah. Do you think anything short of a Boogaloo is going to actually get anything fixed?
I don't think that would even help.
You don't
You
think
mean
so?
Buffalo?
I don't know. I would say a bunch of nukes versus 20 million guns is a good contest, but
Sega.
It's gone. I found everybody else's but his.
Yeah.
yeah, they buried that sucker.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, they buried it. So, but you're free, guys. You're not
free.
being controlled by a bunch of oligarchs that are communists. Nope,
This
nope,
is
you're
definitely
free.
not the Truman Show.
Yeah, this isn't the Truman Show at all. It's all fine.
The
Everything
one
is
world,
fine.
Yeah,
one world government.
Hopefully it'll turn around. I'm still optimistic they can get turned around. I don't think we have to go resort to a Boogaloo yet, but we do need to fire some people in the DOJ. That would be a good start. But anyway.
Yeah.
You mean the Doge?
No, not the Doge. The DOJ.
The dog.
The Dodge.
That's a J.
The
I'm
Dodger.
confused.
I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't care. Anyway,
cares?
so, okay. That's the end of part 3. We got one more part.
Yeah.
If you're
Well
still
done.
watching the live stream, keep following along. And if you're watching this after the fact, guys,
Thank you.
we'll see you in the next one. Later. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Faith, Fiction, and Folklore. If you did, we would love it if you would subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Rumble. We can also be found on X, Instagram, and Facebook. And we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Thank you again very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.